Ooh, yeah, baby. StreamYard just let me know that this stream is officially live. So the only thing left now is for the notification from YouTube, which I should get, which means that we are officially live on this Mandalorian episode 6 recap. What's up, people? This your boy Viper, the man about tech. But in these recap streams, we don't really talk about tech. These live streams are specifically for the purpose of recapping each and every episode of the Disney Plus hit show, The Mandalorian. And we are on episode 6, which means that this will be recap number 6. If you want to go watch any of the first 5, they are on the channel. But yes, this is episode 6. This is the recap. So, as I tell you guys always, if you have not watched this week's episode, you need to leave because this ain't the stream for you. This is not the stream that you want. This is not the stream that you're looking for if you have not watched yet. We got Darren NY81. What's up, Darren? How you doing? He appreciated the episode, no doubt. And I think you got the Baby Yoda avatar. I see you, man. I see you. Michael West, great episode. Okay, Mike Inch. What's up, Mike? How you doing? But yeah. So I got problems with this show as a whole. But I'm going to rant about my issue with the show as a whole once I get done recapping episode 6. So hold on a second here. Oh, Lethal Emperor. My bad, man. I mean, you could always watch the replay, bro. You can always watch the replay. It's all good, man. It's all good. But plus the stream probably gonna be short, so this shouldn't take too long. But all right, episode 6 was kind of strange, but probably one of the better episodes in the entire series. But it was kind of strange as far as plot and what they ended up doing and things like that. So basically, episode 6 starts out with the Mandalorian landing his ship in another port town or whatever. He hooked up with an old friend of his who offers him a job. It's a bounty like normal, but it's not a typical Mandalorian. This is who you need to go get him bounty. No. This is not your typical bounty. For one, this bounty requires a team of people. So the Mandalorian is going to be joining a team to go after this particular bounty. Now, this team is formed by the guy who given Mandalorian a job. So he connects the Mandalorian with 3 other people or whatever, 3 or 4 other people, including a droid. And we know how Mandalorian feels about droids. He ain't about that droid life. But he hooked them up with a team of people to go after this particular bounty. So the guy explains that the dude that the bounty that they're going after is a person of interest to him, and he would like this person retrieved. So they didn't give the Mandalorian all the details of the particular job, but he wanted the Mandalorian to know that the person was a high value target that he wanted retrieved from the place or whatever. Come to find out that the bounty that the Mandalorian and the team is going after is a prisoner aboard a prison ship. So theoretically, the Mandalorian and this team is tasked with doing a jailbreak on a Republic ship. So they got to go after a prisoner who is locked up in prison aboard a rebel ship. So, Mandalorian's like, hold on, man. This dude that you want me to go after isn't a prisoner. He's arrested. What are you talking about? But, he's like, yo, you do this job. It's a one-time deal. It'll be great pay, blah, 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 blah. So the Mandalorian, he takes the job. So they go do the prison rescue. So obviously, when there's a prison rescue involved, nothing is going to go smoothly, and it doesn't. Now, the interesting thing about this particular prison is that it's manned, or so we originally thought, it was supposedly manned by all droids, which means there are supposed to be no humans on this particular prison ship, except for the people that were locked up, or whatever the species or whatever the hell was locked up. There were no prison guards or nothing like that. They were all good. They were supposed to be all droids. But as the Mandalorian and crew are surveying the ship and going through the ship looking for their bounty, their prisoner that they're supposed to retrieve, they run into a control room, and in the control room is an actual human being who's I guess a guard on the ship. So already you got a snag because he's a human being. He's about to sound the alarm. They wanted to kill him at first, but the Mandalorian is like, no, we can't kill him. We can't kill him. Do you know what kind of heat that will bring on us? We can't kill this dude. So they look at each other, and this dude is scared as hell. He has his blaster out trying to shoot somebody, but he knows he's about to die. He knows he could potentially die. So finally, the Mandalorian actually he calms him down a little bit, but then one of the other teammates of his throws some type of weapon or something at the dude and knocks him out. So they ended up knocking his guard out, not killing him. So they knock the dude out, and then they go about their way or whatever. And somehow it gets to the point where the Mandalorian has a droid. This is the funny part. So when the Mandalorian and his team are on this Republic ship looking for the bounty, his ship, the one that he normally flies around on, is being manned by a droid. So he has a droid flying his ship. So they got the droid at the helm of the Mandalorian ship, giving them direction, giving them guidance to get throughout this Republic ship so they can get to where they got to go. Somehow, I forgot what happened, but somehow the alarm ends up sounding on the ship, and they have about 20 minutes before the ship is informed by the Republic or whatever. So they got like 20 minutes to get this bounty and get off the ship. So when the alarm sounds or whatever, or when they finally find their bounty and things like that, they free the bounty, so they collect the prisoner. But then the team double crosses the Mandalorian. They double crossed him. They thought they were gonna get away. They double crossed the Mandalorian. They ended up locking him in one of the cells and trying to get away from get off the ship. But it ain't that easy when you're dealing with a Mandalorian. No. So the Mandalorian he MacGyver's the way out of the cell by basically pulling one of the guard droids and destroying it, and then collecting it and using it as the key to get out of the cell. And then what happens next is that the Mandalorian goes to the control room and closes all the doors and everything, and blocks everybody. He essentially splits up the team because he blocks all their exit points. So he kind of separates the team. So it's basically it goes from the Mandalorian being trapped in a prison cell to a Mandalorian the 13th, because this dude basically becomes Jason Voorhees on this ship, and he tracks down all these dudes that try to double cross him. It's pretty epic, actually. It basically went from him being trapped to him hunting them down because they tried to double cross him. So the dude closes. He has parts of the ship closed off. He's hunting these dudes that tried to double cross him. I mean, we getting some cool like effect with like lights flickering back and forth. Dude appearing out of thin air like he's Batman. Him whooping their behinds like a capturing them. Although that big dude with the horn kind of whooping up on him a little bit. But then he met a gruesome fate. Although I thought that dude was dead, but apparently that dude being smashed by the door did not kill him, which I'm kind of shocked at. But so the Mandalorian hunts them all down. And then once he hunts them all down, he finally finds he gets to the actual bounty. So he finds the actual prisoner trying to escape the ship at the last minute, but the Mandalorian's like, yo, Quinn. And he's like, you need to stop. So the bounty's like, yo, you can't kill me, because if you kill me, then you don't get your money. So he's like, why don't you did the job, right, Mando? You did the job. Take me as your prisoner, take me back to the guy so you get so you can get paid. And then you did what you had to do, that's the way, right? There's no questions, right? There's no questions. So the Mandalorian ends up taking this dude back, takes him prisoner back on his ship. Meanwhile, while all this is going down on the Mandalorian, on the Republic prison ship, on the Mandalorian ship, the droid discovers that Baby Yoda is on the ship. Baby Yoda kind of like comes out of his hiding spot, and the droid discovers him. So the droid is like, trying to kill Baby Yoda, and you already know. Nobody lays a finger on Baby Yoda. So Baby Yoda, like, since it's dangerous, kind of like teleports out of there because Baby Yoda has like teleportation ability. He can end up at any place, any time because he can teleport. So this droid that is manning the ship that is piloting the Mandalorian ship is on the hunt for Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda is up there playing hide and seek, trying to get away from this dude. So Baby Yoda's hiding all over the ship, teleporting, trying to get away from this droid. But eventually, Baby Yoda teleports back into his little living quarters. The droid like kind of discovered the living quarters, and then the droid opened up the living quarters, and Baby Yoda's right there. This next part is one of the coolest parts of the entire episode. So Baby Yoda gets discovered ultimately by this droid. Baby Yoda thinks that he's in danger, so he goes to do with him. Baby Yoda that he put the hand of Yoda up, trying to use that baby force that he had. He tried, and then as Baby Yoda tried to conjure up the force to defend himself, the droid is up there pulling up his gun, about to blast Baby Yoda. This is hilarious. So the droid about to blast Baby Yoda away, and also while Baby Yoda has the hand up with the eye closed, he got the hands up with the eye closed, trying to use the force. The droid has a gun up ready to blast Baby Yoda away, and bam! The droid goes down. He gets blasted because the Mandalorian is back on the ship and sees what's happening and blasts the droid. But Baby Yoda didn't know that. So after the droid got blasted, he falls to the ground. Baby Yoda looks at his head like, what the hell? Baby Yoda like, whoa. Baby Yoda like, I didn't know I had it like that. It was the funniest thing. Look at that Baby Yoda looking at his head like, damn, did I do that? Come to find out, like I said, it was the Mandalorian behind the droid who shot him with the blaster. But Baby Yoda thought he did all that. So again, nobody lays a finger on Baby Yoda. Nobody. So the droid gets murked by the Mandalorian, saves Baby Yoda, and then they fly away to their next destination. So let me see. I got notes here. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, we had a prison break. We had Baby Yoda hide and seek. This was one of those episodes. This was yet another episode that did not advance the plot forward at all. And that is where I'm going to begin my rant. So let me take a drink real quick. All right, so let's get into the rant. We are 6 episodes into The Mandalorian. Episodes 1 and 2 were about Mandalorian capturing his original bounty, which was Baby Yoda, right? Then he freed Baby Yoda and take Baby Yoda with him. All the while, all of this is happening, he basically turns on the bounty guild that he's a part of. He murders a lot of them. Then his Mandalorian counterpart murders a lot of them or shoots a lot of them. And him and Baby Yoda are on the run. So you would think that with the way the first 2 episodes started off, that the entire season would be based on him being on the run with Baby Yoda, and he would be getting hunted by, the bounty guild that he betrayed, or people that want Baby Yoda dead, or whatever the case may be, because it seems like the general system that Baby Yoda needs to die. People are trying to kill Baby Yoda. So it's like, dude, oh, you're right. Really? Oh, Lethal, remember, you're right. I forgot about that. Let me go back. I forgot about the end of the episode. So before I go on my little rant, let me go back to the end of the episode. So once Mandalorian kills the droid that tried to kill Baby Yoda, he flies back to the port, brings the bounty to the guy who gave them the original job. And what little did they not know that the Mandalorian placed a tracking beacon on this guy, the prisoner. So, because I'm guessing the Mandalorian kind of figured that the original guy that gave him the job was in on double crossing him. That was part of the plan, probably. So the Mandalorian's like, all right, I got you. So basically, he hands the prisoner over, collects his money, and flies away. But before he flies away, like I said, he placed a tracking beacon on the prisoner. They didn't know it, though. They didn't even know it until the Mandalorian was already in his ship and gone. But what happened was, as the Mandalorian is flying away, a bunch of X-Wings come into view of their port, of their dock on this ship or whatever they're on. So they already know they're messed up. But basically, the prisoner has the tracking beacon on here because I told y'all the Republic was on their way to the ship anyway because the alarm had sounded. But the prisoner had the beacon on him anyway. The Republic homed in on his location or whatever, and oh boy, yeah, they got lit up. They started firing on the ship because this dude tried to get away. He tried to launch some type of escape ship, and nah, fam, it wasn't happening. So the Republic ended up blowing the guy who gave Mandalorian the bounty, blew him up, blew the prisoner up. They all got smoked because they broke out of prison, and the Republic just blew them away because they were firing on them. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, Mandalorian got his revenge on the people that double crossed him in the end because the Republic came in there and took him out. Back to my rant. Sorry about that, Lethal Emperor. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. So, episode 6 was not a part of the central plot, but I think that's where I might have been wrong about the show to begin with. I thought that after episode 1 and 2 that the central plot of the Mandalorian would be him and Baby Yoda being hunted by the Bounty Guild, anybody that has that tracking fob for Baby Yoda, etc., etc. The show is not that, though. This is not a show with a central plot line. Like, when you watch shows like 24 and Prison Break and all the shows like that, those shows start off with a single plot line, and every episode that follows kind of follows that central plot line. You know, there would be like side quests and side plots and things like that, but those shows usually follow a central plot line because they are trying to tell a story. And that's what I thought would be happening with the Mandalorian. But it is clear and evident to me now that the Mandalorian is not following a single plot line. It is not trying to tell a story. Basically, the Mandalorian to me is the Star Wars version of MacGyver. Basically, you got the Mandalorian going from port to port, town to town, on a different adventure every episode, and none of these episodes are linking with each other. They're all individual stories that are happening with the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, which is really just killed me because I felt like they had a chance to do something kind of cool with having him on the run from the guild and him on the run with Baby Yoda and things like that. But this is not that. There is no central plot line in The Mandalorian. It's infuriating because the entire totality of Star Wars follows a central plot line. So when you have a Star Wars show that doesn't follow a central plot line and it's just doing new things each and every episode, it kind of baffles me. I don't get it, especially when you started it the way that you started it. You started it with the Mandalorian hunting down Baby Yoda, collecting him, bringing him back to the collector, then breaking him out of that medical wing because he didn't want them to hurt Baby Yoda. So, like I said, at the very beginning of the series, he betrayed the Bounty Guild because he took the bounty and ran away. He was on the run. He ended up shooting a bunch of them, and you got people that are still tracking Baby Yoda. But I have not heard anything from the Bounty Guild that supposedly should be tracking him or hunting him since episode 2. And Baby Yoda has only been tracked or targeted, once? And that was in episode 4? So this is definitely not a central plot line that the Mandalorian is following. It is basically every new episode of the Mandalorian is its own story, its own adventure. It's not following a central plot line. So it kind of annoys me. But I think the bigger crime, what really annoys me the most about what's happening with the Mandalorian, is that Disney is absolutely wasting Baby Yoda. They're wasting him. I cannot believe that Baby Yoda has been relegated to an in-show toy. When the damn gang came on the Mandalorian ship and they discovered Baby Yoda, they were like playing with him like he was a damn toy. Like, if we're talking about Baby Yoda, you are talking about one of the most legendary figures in Star Wars history in Master Yoda. And then you have a baby version of him, and he does nothing but stand there and look cute. We know he can use the Force, so why isn't there more action for Baby Yoda? Why aren't they doing more with Baby Yoda? They're wasting him. What? Oh, It would almost make sense to me if this series was following a single plot line throughout each and every episode. But given and noticing that it is not, what the hell did they introduce Baby Yoda for? Why would you do that? Because now what you have is a conflict of plot. Nobody gives a monkey's nipple about the Mandalorian. We are all watching the show now for Baby Yoda. But yet Baby Yoda is relegated to a damn toy because he doesn't have a big role in this plot because there is no plot. There is no singular plot in The Mandalorian, which means Baby Yoda is getting wasted week after week after week after week. And I don't understand what the hell Disney was thinking when they took this route. You have nothing for Baby Yoda to do. He's basically collecting Star Wars dust. That's what's happening here. He's collecting dust. Nothing is going on with Baby Yoda. He's being wasted. He's a pawn. He's doing nothing. You are talking about the single greatest internet the internet phenom, the single greatest internet phenom of 2019 and going to waste because Disney seems to not have a plan for Baby Yoda. I don't understand this. How do you have Baby Yoda in your series? You had to know that this dude was going to take the internet by storm. You had to know that people will fall in love with Baby Yoda. I mean, of course you had to know because it's the single reason why we can't even buy Baby Yoda merchandise until 2020 because y'all knew how big Baby Yoda would be, but you were wasting him week after week, and you knew how big he was going to be. If they didn't think Baby Yoda was going to be a big deal, we would have had Baby Yoda merchandise right now, but we don't. So that tells me that, number one, they wanted to hide his existence until the first episode where we found out that he was the bounty that Mandalorian was going after. And number two, it tells me that they knew that Baby Yoda would be a big deal. So why the hell aren't you treating him as a big deal in the show? I don't understand this. You are completely wasting Baby Yoda. This is a crime. This show is ridiculous for wasting Baby Yoda. Oh, man. So we got our dog in the chat. Shout out to our dog. He tunes in for all these streams. I appreciate you, bro. And our dog says he thinks they're saving everything for season 2. And that's all good and well. But right now, our dog, you are giving me no reason to want to watch season 2. Like, there's no plot line. I mean, man. The Mandalorian is a good show. Like I said, it reminds me of Star Wars MacGyver. Because, MacGyver really didn't follow a central plot line either. MacGyver just had like a new adventure each and every episode. But this is Star Wars. This is not MacGyver. This is Star Wars. Star Wars follows a central plot line. Usually it revolves around the Skywalkers. But anything else, usually, and all these other tie-ins usually relate back to that in some way, shape, or form. But this Mandalorian series, it has no central plot line. I mean, they don't even talk about the Mandalorian history that much. Except for the first 2 or 3 episodes where we found out about their race and their creed and things like that. But you don't even get into the Mandalorian history on this show. The show is just called The Mandalorian because it happens to follow the Mandalorian, but there is no mention of his species or how he came to be a Mandalorian or anything like that. This show is discombobulated. This show does not make sense for the history and lore that it has to draw from. This is supposed to be a Star Wars show, but I'm not feeling Star Wars storytelling. I'm not feeling it. Any other network could have did this show and renamed it something else, and I probably wouldn't have the problem that I have with this particular show. Don't call it Star Wars then. You can't call this show Star Wars because it doesn't follow a central plot line, and as far as I can remember, nothing in Star Wars goes off the deep end like this. Nothing in Star Wars completely goes off into its own thing without a central theme. So when Art Dog says they're saving things for season 2, what do we have to look forward to in season 2? Exactly. Art Dog, why did they, like I said, the original plot, well, what we thought they would do is follow or you thought they were going to go episode to episode with the Mandalorian being hunted by the Bounty Guild, things like that. That had completely gone. There is no mention of the guild practically in the show anymore. There's nobody hunting the Mandalorian anymore. There's nobody going after Baby Yoda anymore. It's almost like it never happened. There is a disconnect in this show that drives me crazy, and I have a problem with it. Like I said, it's not a bad show, but there is a flagrant disconnect of plot that is happening here. B, there is no damn plot. Not to mention, like I mentioned earlier, not to forget, like I mentioned earlier, that they are completely wasting Baby Yoda. Legion of Spurs said they are too busy having appearances by well-known actors that concentrate on the plot, or that that does nothing. I need a plot. I need a story. And the Mandalorian is telling no story right now. There's no story. So like when Ardal said earlier, they're saving it up for season 2. Right now, you are giving me nothing to invest in to want to watch a season 2. If it keeps going like this, I don't really want to watch season. I have no interest in the season 2 because what am I getting? What do I have to look forward to in season 2? I mean, there's no connection to these episodes. They're all just singular entities. So I have a problem with this storytelling. It's disjointed. It's discombobulated. There's no connection. Baby Yoda being wasted, and this is not Star Wars in its usual Star Wars lore. This is just some random shit. But we got 2 more weeks of this, and I guess they're gonna take a break. The week that Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker comes out next week. I don't think we're gonna have I think we're gonna wait 2 weeks, and I don't think they're gonna release the Mandalorian episode next Friday because of the Star Wars release. So I think we're gonna have to wait 2 weeks until we get episode 7 of the Mandalorian. And then again, this is only an 8-episode series, so there's only 2 episodes left in the entire season, and we are fastly approaching what climax? There's no climax. There's nothing happening that makes me get excited. In contrast, on Apple TV Plus, you have the morning show. Every episode in the morning show follows a central plot line building up to the finale, which is next week. That morning show finale will be one of the best damn season 1 finales I've ever seen in my life. It has me amped. There, you know that something's going to blow up. You know that these stories, everything is going to collide into one big blow up. It is epic. The morning show is an example of excellent storytelling and plot following and plot building. On the other hand, The Mandalorian is giving me absolutely nothing but a bunch of disjointed episodes that lead me to absolutely nowhere. It makes me want to jump off a damn bridge. I don't get this stuff. But yeah. Oh my God. Lee Dwarper said that $15 million per episode, they could do better. Do special effects really cost that much? Special effects cost a lot. $15 million an episode. There's a lot of it going away. Especially, like I said, they are wasting Baby Yoda. They're doing nothing with Baby Yoda. He is practically decoration at this point. He has no purpose to the story other than to look cute. It is an absolute waste of Baby Yoda. It's baffling to me. How do you waste your biggest Baby Yoda is the draw right now? Like I said, nobody's watching the show to watch The Mandalorian right now. People are watching it for Baby Yoda. And right now, there is no reason to watch this show because Baby Yoda is doing nothing in it. He's basically decoration. He's like dressing. He's like the garnish you put on your food. He serves no purpose. It's annoying. We need Baby Yoda to do more than look cute. What is his backstory? What is his purpose on the show? Right now, he has no purpose on the show. What is his purpose? What else can he do besides use the Force? What is his heritage? What is his lineage? Can we get some conversation about Baby Yoda, please? But no, none of that. So yeah. So our dog thinks that they're gonna get back to it on the last episode. I certainly damn hope so, because like I said, right now I have no reason to even be interested in a season 2. I have right now, as The Mandalorian is currently being told, I have no reason to be invested in a season 2. Now we know that season 2 has already been ordered, so it's coming. But right now, I have no reason, I have no desire to watch another season of this because it doesn't make sense. And they're wasting Baby Yoda, and I'm kind of fed up with it. It's ridiculous. Like our dog said, there's no explanation. We have everything just disjointed, discombobulated. There's no connection to the episodes. Nothing is connecting the dots. I thought after episode 5, we had that shadowy figure come after that corpse, that maybe that we will find some more about that. Nothing, like it never happened. Episode 6 comes along, and it's like it never happened. Never. No rep, no flashback, no drawback to that particular moment of episode 5. It's like it never happened. So those are just my thoughts and rants on The Mandalorian as we currently have it. What do you all think about in the chat? Do you agree with me that you're kind of upset that there's no connection, or do you all feel like there's a bigger connection that I'm missing? Do you feel like me that Baby Yoda is not being used properly, or do you feel like the show's not about Baby Yoda, which it's really not? But I don't know how you introduce a character the magnitude of Baby Yoda and then do nothing with it. But I mean, but what do you guys' thoughts? Like, what do you guys think about what you've seen so far with The Mandalorian? Because I'm having trouble with it, man. I'm having trouble with it. Yeah, our dog. That episode 5, the end of that episode with the shadowy figure, nothing. We know nothing. The show, they're not connecting anything. I don't understand. Lethal Weapon says, any prediction for the format of next week's episode? Yeah, it will be another standalone. Or actually, like I said, there won't be an episode next week because of the release of the Star Wars movie. So I think they're going to hold it back. But yeah, the next episode, which I think is going to be in 2 weeks, it's going to be another standalone episode. It's not going to be anything that's connected to the previous episodes. It's going to be another standalone. And we'll have to find out what adventure the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda gets into in 2 weeks. But yeah. Oh, Darren said it was cute that he gave the Super Bowl back to Baby Yoda. He said that's the only thing that's been consistent in the show. Exactly. At least yeah, exactly. That's the only consistency right now is that Baby Yoda gets the silver ball. That's it. And Lethal represents the same stuff, just change what he shoots at. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, R. Dalton. Well, I know Giancarlo character is coming, but I thought he'd been shown earlier. I don't really know Star Wars lore, so I'm not familiar with that character or what that character purpose is. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully they bring some substance or something to the show. Because right now we ain't got nothing going on. And Mike said he stopped watching after episode 2. I mean, that's when it was good. Right now, I don't know what the hell going on. Phone tech at work. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, you just missed me ranting about The Mandalorian. It is a good show, but my problem is that it has no central plot line, and Baby Yoda is being absolutely wasted. They are doing nothing with Baby Yoda. He is decoration. He is garnish on your food. He is Christmas tree like that at Christmas time. He has no purpose right now. He's just there to look cute. They're doing nothing with him. There's no story. There's no plot with him. He's just there. They're wasting him. He's the biggest damn internet sensation of 2019, and Disney is doing absolutely nothing with him, and it's pissing me off. Not to mention the fact that all these episodes are standalone individual entities. They don't connect. There is no connection. It is literally Star Wars MacGyver, and this is not how Star Wars normally goes. So I'm a little confused and baffled by the choices that Disney has made with this particular show. Tuvo, I'm pretty sure season 2 is already written. Hopefully, it's written a lot better than season 1 because these standalone episodes are kind of, I don't know. Our Ardall said Giancarlo is the black character they showed in the promo. Looks to be part of the Empire. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess he'll be in there somewhere. I don't know. But hopefully, I have no expectation for this, but hopefully, with the last 2 episodes of this season, that they connect back to what happened in the first 2 episodes with the Bounty Hunter Guild and the purpose of Baby Yoda being on the show and things like that. Can we get some purpose for Baby Yoda? Can we get the Bounty Hunter Guild coming after the Mandalorian for betraying them? Like, can we get back to the central plot line somehow? I don't see it happening, but that would be my hope and expectation for the rest of the show. But after 6 episodes, I highly, highly doubt it. All right, phone tech work says, yeah, it's a bit all over the place, but that's why chapter, different story, but they'll all intertwine in the end. Maybe it'll connect with the new Star Wars movie. I've heard that there will be zero connection with the new Star Wars movie, which makes perfect sense because the damn show, it can't even connect on its own. It can't even connect itself. How the hell are they going to connect with the Star Wars movie and they can't even connect their own episodes? So I have no expectation that there'll be any connection to Rise of the Skywalker because there's no connection in the Mandalorian right at all. Period. There's no connection. I don't, and now I understand that there are chapters, but sometimes chapters connect where they're supposed to. Usually, none of these chapters connect at all. Like you said, it's all over the damn place. There's no connection, no central plot line. It's Star Wars MacGyver, and it's very un-Star Wars like. I mean, our dogs, this is beyond filler. This is just it's Star Wars MacGyver. It's not filler. It's just the way it's the format that they're taking with the show. And for it to be a Star Wars show that doesn't tell a central story, that doesn't work for me. I'm sorry, that doesn't work. And I'm in agreement, Darren. We need to save Baby Yoda because Baby Yoda is being put out the pasture. He's not being used. He's being highly neglected by Disney, and it's pissing me off. It should be called the Baby Yoda, not the Mandalorian. Nobody's watching for the Mandalorian. We all watching for Baby Yoda, and he's over there collecting dust. They're playing with him like he's a damn toy. What's really going on? Baby Yoda's not a damn toy. He's Baby Yoda. Oh, we got Dan the man with a plan Daniel, or Dan the tech man with a plan Daniel. He agrees it's crazy. Exactly. There's nothing going on here, man. There's nothing going on. Lethal Emperor said Mondo needs to be looking for the dude issuing these tracking devices. Why is he not doing that? That too. He's supposed to be protecting Baby Yoda, but he's not even going after the people or the guild. Like, oh boy, I don't know, man. Man, I don't even know. Dan, I'm waiting for them to develop a story. Right now, we have nothing. I am waiting for a plot line. I am waiting for a connection between all of these episodes. And right now, I've got nothing. Nothing is connecting these episodes. They're all individual stories. And it's garbage. This is a Star Wars show. I need a central plot line, please. Thank you very much. I am not getting it. And it makes me highly unhappy, especially when you're wasting the biggest internet sensation in the last 20 years. Baby Yoda. You're wasting him. Absolutely wasting Baby Yoda. Ridiculous. He needs to have his own damn show. They need to do a spinoff, the Baby Yoda spinoff. That needs to happen. Maybe that'll come of it. Maybe that's what will come of it. Maybe, if you're giving me a Baby Yoda spinoff, then I will forgive you for not using him in this show because you don't want to give away too much if you are planning a Baby Yoda spinoff in the future. So maybe that's why we're not getting much info on Baby Yoda because they plan to do a separate show about Baby Yoda, which I would highly recommend and entertain. So maybe that's the explanation. But right now, we don't have any news or rumblings about a spinoff Baby Yoda show. So right now, none of this stuff makes sense. But maybe in the future, we will get our very own Baby Yoda spinoff, and all of this will be explained. Now, I have never watched the Clone Wars, but I heard it's pretty good. I've never seen it. Hopefully, the Clone Wars had all of those episodes connected with a central plot line, unlike the Mandalorian, because it's not happening here. What would y'all like to see Baby Yoda do in the Force or doing these episodes? Use the Force? Yes! I want to see Baby Yoda put the hand out like he did. I want to see more of that. I want to see Baby Yoda be a central participant in these episodes like he was that one episode where he made the large rhino thing fly in the air. Baby Yoda saved Mando's life. So I want to see Baby Yoda use some more powers. I want to see Baby Yoda interact with more like maybe other like Baby Yodas. I don't know. I just need to see more Baby Yoda. I need more talk and discussion about Baby Yoda. I need to know that Baby Yoda matter because Baby Yoda lives matter too, damn it. Baby Yoda lives matter. And Disney is not taking that approach and it's pissing me off. But Disney, Baby Yoda lives matter, baby. Get it together, baby. Get it together. That too. Right. Mando he saw Baby Yoda use the Force. He saw the Force. And he ain't even questioned it. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I need more Baby Yoda, baby. I need more Baby Yoda, baby. I need more Baby Yoda, damn it. I need more Baby Yoda activity. I need more Baby Yoda information. Like I said, I can almost excuse it if there's a standalone Baby Yoda show coming. Then I can excuse this lack of Baby Yoda in this particular series. But right now, there have been no talk of a Baby Yoda spinoff. So this lack of Baby Yoda in The Mandalorian is disturbing. There's a great disturbance in the Force, and it is the lack of the use of Baby Yoda. It's exactly that's what it is, our dog. That is exactly what the show is. It's Mando looking for going on the planet, looking for going from planet to planet, looking for work. That's all it is. There's no connection to any of this. Hey, he's like, where's my ability? I'm looking for work. I'm the Mandalorian. Like, come on, man. Is that all you got, son? Is that all you can do? Is that all we get to know about you? That you're looking for work? What makes you tick? Why are you the Mandalorian? I mean, they covered a little bit of this, but they didn't really get too deep into it. So we are left to wonder about the origin story and why the Mandalorian is a Mandalorian. Don't understand, man. I don't understand this stuff. But anyway, I think we will end this stream there. Unless you guys got any other questions, comments about the Mandalorian and where we're at so far, I think we can end it here. Like Darren said, apparently for Disney, this is the way. This is the wrong way, Disney. You're going the wrong way. Do something about it. But yeah. I'm gonna end it here. I will probably be back streaming tonight because I need to record a podcast tonight. So I will be back for a new episode of Vibe Drive later on this evening. But those are my thoughts on the Mandalorian. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know what you think about where the show has gone or what's happened in the show so far. Let me know in the comments. We can have a discussion because right now I'm just not seeing it until I'm not seeing it right now. But y'all let me know. But until the next time, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.